Sports Data PC. When I say PC, I mean podcast, man. Um, NHL news, okay? Yeah. Um, Sunday recap. We're getting about a quarter of the season. We got the Ducks. Matter of fact, we're running back to Saturday, bro. Fuck that. We had a big slate of games. Saturday we had Sabres, Flames. That was an overtime game. Sabres got that one 3-2. Flames 7-5-3, 7-7-1. Sabres, Jets still doing good over the Stars. Okay, 4-1 Jets, 14-1. Dallas Stars 8-5. All right. Florida Panthers, they got this overtime win over Philadelphia Flyers, who are still young. They really are. Panthers got that one 4-3 in overtime, 11-3-1. Panthers. Okay. Toronto Maple Leafs over the Canadiens. Okay. Maple Leafs 9-5-2. Okay, they got that one 4-1. St. Louis Blues. I was looking at this game. Man, let me tell y'all something. Alex Ovechkin is a GOAT. You need to be watching this man right now. He chasing greatness right now, okay? I'm going to let you off top. I don't even have to look at the statisticals. He had 2 goals in this game. I need to get that hockey in that NBA. Yeah, they got this one 8-1. I'm high on the Capitals this year. I'm going to go ahead and say it right now. I'm going to go and say for the season get deep, I'm high on the Capitals. They're 10-4-0. All right, they have no draws. You either beating them or they're gonna lose, which they barely lose. You know what I'm saying? I'm high on the Capitals, bro. Blues 7-8. Red Wings versus Rangers is a tough one for the Red Wings. I'm high on the Red Wings this year too. They got that one 4-0. Rangers have a good squad too. Senators Bruins. I was watching this game. Senators, they tough, they pesky. Over the Bruins, I was watching this game. Good game. Final overtime. Devils over the Islanders. Devils played a good game. Overtime 4-3. Okay, 10-6-2 still. It's a good record. Hockey Club. Utah Hockey Club loses to the Predators. Colorado Avalanche. I was looking at this game. It's a good game. All right. They beat a good team. All right. 6-4. That was a high scoring game. Over the Carolina Hurricanes. Blue Jackets lose to the Los Angeles Kings. Los Angeles Kings looking good. I like them. 9-4-3, and then you had the Vancouver Canucks over the Edmonton Oilers, but the Edmonton Oilers got this one 7-3. Okay, so far so good. Then Sunday you had the Blue Jackets and the Ducks. Okay, this is November 10th. Had the Blue Jackets and the Ducks. Okay, Ducks got that one 4-2. Anaheim Ducks 5-7-2. And you had the Chicago Blackhawks finally rooting for y'all to get back to what y'all used to be. 6-9-1. They got the win in overtime over the Minnesota Wild, who are a good team. They're 10-2-3. Okay. San Jose Sharks. All right. Come in and play the Devils. Okay. And the Sharks get that one 1-0. That frozen frenzy is crazy. Monday. All right. Tonight, November 11th. All right. We got games too. Hockey. Get you caught up. We got games as early as 11:30 today. I'm gonna watch a game. Canadian Sabres, Buffalo Sabres. All right, on Veterans Day. Okay, that's a good one. Sharks Flyers play today later on at 6 p.m. Okay, it's gonna be a good one. That's gonna be a good one because they both young. That's going to be a good game. Stars, Penguins. That's going to be a good one. Kings, Flames. Predators, Avalanche. Hurricanes, Golden Knights. The Hurricanes, Golden Knights is going to be a good one tonight. Okay. Some good games tomorrow, too. Jets and Rangers tomorrow, Tuesday, November 12th. Senators, Maple Leafs. Should be a good one. Devils versus Panthers. Should be a good one. Bruins, Blues, Islanders, Oilers, Flames, Canucks, Blue Jackets, Kraken. All right, NHL action, man. college basketball news, all right? Okay. We had some crazy fucking games yesterday. Starting with Sunday. So we had a full slate of games yesterday. In college basketball, early in the season still. Only been about 2-3 games played. Wisconsin, Appalachian State. Wisconsin got that one 87-56. Okay. Indiana basketball over Eastern Illinois. Indiana got that one 90-55. Wake Forest over Michigan 72-70. Wake Forest 3-0. Vanderbilt over Southeast Missouri State 85-76. North Florida beats Georgia Tech. North Florida beat slapped on in basketball 105-93 over Georgia Tech, who's a pretty good basketball team. Okay. Detroit. I was telling my boy, Detroit got a squad. Go check them out, bro. Niagara. It's an overtime game, 84-78 Detroit. Robert Morris played Chatham, 79-51 Robert Morris. Northern Iowa loses to UC Irving, 80-60. Princeton versus Northeastern. Princeton got that one 79-76. Princeton is 3-0. Start the season. Miami, Florida versus Binghamton, 88-64. Loyola, Chicago versus Eureka. Loyola 105-53. They start the season 3-0. Drake University, which is in Iowa, I believe, versus Stephen F. Austin, 66-51. Drake. St. Francis is in Pennsylvania versus Campbell. St. Francis got that one 65-64. It's a close one. Maine versus Brown. Maine got that one 69-67. American University, which is I believe is in the Northeast. I believe it's in either Boston, Philly, or New York, one of them. Versus Harvard. Okay, American got that one 67-55. South Dakota versus Mount Marty, 77-47. South Dakota. Oklahoma State versus St. Thomas, Minnesota, 80-71. Oklahoma State. UAB versus Southeast Louisiana. UAB got that one 82-72. Georgia versus Texas Southern, 92-62. Georgia. Wyoming versus Tennessee State. Wyoming got that one 81-66. St. Louis versus Avila. St. Louis got that one 95-44. LSU versus Alabama State. LSU got that one 74-61. Creighton, FDU, Fairleigh Dickinson University. Creighton got that one 96-70. Gonzaga versus Arizona State. Gonzaga got that one 88-80 over Arizona State. Gonzaga. University of Texas Rio Grande Valley over Champion Baptist. Okay. Rio Grande Valley 110-60 over Champion Baptist. Pacific versus Life Pacific. Got a bunch of new colleges. 94-41 Pacific. Cal Poly versus Menlo. 99-66 Cal Poly. Montana over Northwest Indian College. 94-44 Montana. Hawaii over San Jose State, 80-69. Okay, that's your college basketball scores and recap and update for Sunday, November 10th. And we got Monday. We got games today. All right, starting with, I already have games at 11 a.m. today. Howard and Dillard. All right, also games today. Got a bunch of college basketball games today for this Veterans Day. Then we shift over to 3 o'clock p.m. We got LIU Brooklyn over Air Force. Okay. We're going to take LIU Brooklyn in that one, all right? Even though Air Force is a bigger college, it got Air Force a favorite in that one. Stetson, the Citadel. We'll take Stetson. That's at 5 p.m. also. Valley Forge versus UMBC. We'll take UMBC. Youngstown State versus Ohio State. I'm taking Ohio State. They got a good basketball squad. All right. McNeese versus Alabama. We're taking Alabama in that one. Alabama has a good squad. Grambling State versus Florida. Taking Florida in that. St. Peter's versus Rutgers. Rutgers has a good squad, but St. Peter's can give them fits. Or am I tripping? I'm tripping. Don't forget, St. Peter's was on their way when they was in that Sweet 16 not too long ago. Taylor versus Bowling Green. We got Bowling Green in that one. Western Michigan versus Butler. We'll take Butler in that one. Vermont State Johnson versus Central Connecticut State. Morris versus Charleston Southern. Jacksonville State versus Furman. Augusta State versus Georgia Southern. Stony Brook versus George Mason. Southern Indiana versus Marshall. Florida A&M versus Maryland. Eastern Washington versus Missouri. Buffalo versus Notre Dame. Gardner-Webb versus Pittsburgh. South Carolina State versus Voorhees. Coppin State versus Virginia. Winthrop, I like Winthrop, versus Virginia Tech. I gotta find out where Winthrop is at. I think that's in Ohio. Tennessee Martin versus North Alabama. Alcorn State versus Tulane. Kansas City University versus Iowa State. I have to check that one out. Lamar versus Texas A&M. Yale versus Purdue. Chattanooga versus Austin Peay. Austin Peay is a cat over there that's balling with one arm. Put that out there, man. Northwestern State versus Oklahoma. NC Greensboro, SMU. Let's see if there are any good ones. Missouri Southern versus Missouri State. Arkansas Baptist versus Alabama A&M. Central Michigan versus Marquette. Go check out Marquette. Mercer versus DePaul. Southern Oregon versus Idaho State. Northwest Indian College versus Montana State. Idaho versus Washington State. North Dakota State versus California State, I think. Bakersville. San Jose State versus Life Pacific. Boston University versus UCLA. And Pacific versus Hawaii. Okay. We do have Kansas, Michigan State tomorrow, Tuesday. Villanova, St. Joseph tomorrow, Tuesday, November 12th. Some big games to point out to y'all. Let's see what other games we got in college basketball. Chicago State coming in Austin. UTSA versus Bradley. Jackson State versus Xavier. Kentucky versus Duke. Denver versus Colorado State. All right. College basketball, women's college basketball. Yesterday we had a few games. We had Oregon Baylor in that matchup, 76-74. Okay, over Baylor. Oregon got that one. Notre Dame Purdue. Notre Dame got that one 102-58 over Purdue. Colgate UCLA. UCLA got that one 81-63 over Colgate. Connecticut women's versus South Florida. Connecticut got that one 86-49. NC State versus South Carolina women's. South Carolina women's got that one 71-56. Southeast Missouri State. All right, versus Texas. Texas got that one 119-47. Iowa State Southern. Iowa State got that one 84-56. Ole Miss versus Arkansas Pine Bluff. Ole Miss got that one 85-24. Alabama over Troy 94-71. And Duke versus Maryland women's. Maryland got that one 85-80 over Duke. Okay. That was your top 25 yesterday's slate for the women's. Also, we have a top 25 matchup today with Florida State versus Florida A&M today, okay, in women's basketball. And Drake versus Creighton, who's number 21, okay? That's your top 25 matchup today. Also, some major matchups we have today. Go check out Clemson women playing tonight versus Presbyterian. Boston College women's playing. Northeastern. Eastern Michigan versus Michigan State's playing tonight. Miami versus Jacksonville. Women's. Sam Houston State versus Kansas women's. Oklahoma State versus Texas Southern women's. Arkansas versus Arkansas Little Rock women's tonight. We'll check that out. Ain't too many major games tonight. Let's see, any other ones? We missing out on anything? Incarnate Word Women's versus Nelson. Go check that out. I gave y'all mostly good games. Okay. Sportsdatapc. When I say PC, I mean podcast, man. All right. Keep it going, man. I gotta go because, I got some more studying to do. Got more sports to look at. Make sure you like and subscribe. Like I said, if it's something you want me to touch on that I'm not touching on, let me know. We're gonna try to get more. Sportsdatapc. When I say PC, I mean podcast. Let's go.